Hello everybody, こんにちは. Do you know that I'm actually a performance artist? I dance, I act, and I do artistic performance. All written and choreographed by me, and normally I perform solo. I was on many stages in over 20 countries in the past years at many events, such as tattoo conventions and in theaters. Not recently, unfortunately. I guess you understand why. One of my performances was about fox in Japan. Yes, of course, we have fox in Japan, and there is a lot of artwork and tattoos about it. My story was about a really naughty fox, which turned into a beautiful girl. She uses her magic to bring you to another world. My friend Tam recently asked me to tell a story about fox in Japan here on YouTube, because it is such a wonderful part of our culture, and still there is a lot of mystery about it. What is your own image about fox? In Europe and many other places, the fox is known to cheat and steal, right? Smart and fast, and bit sneaky, but somehow charming. Yes, foxes cheat in Japan too, but moreover, they use magic. Maybe because they are so smart, we believe they are not normal animals. In our stories, foxes are mainly female. Do you know why? Because they belong in part of Yin-Yang. This is ancient philosophy, the moral or spiritual belief that two fundamental concepts exist, which often oppose each other. Yin means shadow, Yang means sunlight. You might call it bright, black, positive, negative. Two things that are opposite each other, but cannot exist without each other and show balance. It is two parts, but one at the same time. Not one side is better than the other, but both are equal. The balance can sometimes shift both ways, to inside and yang side too. Does this remind you of the weather? Sun and cloud? Right, this is actually where yin-yang image comes from. They are opposite, but keep balance. You need both. They can exist at the same time and can shift to find balance. It's called weather. Have you ever been to Japan? We often have weather change between sun and clouds in seconds. Yin-yang does not mean to divide clearly into two parts and that's it. Fox belong to inside because their ki sits down on the cloudy side. Female is also inside. That's why foxes in our story tend to be female. I think even in English, you use pronoun she for fox and have image of female more than male. Vixen, she-fox. Do you agree? How about in your country? Fox, female, clouds. Do you think this energy, ki, is shadow side? If you are curious about ki, check out one of my videos about Reiki. Link is in my description. There are so many stories about foxes in Japan. They were and are always close to humans, and they interact with us in many occasions, mainly through food and harvesting. We have hundreds of stories and legends, and not all foxes are same either. Some foxes are gods, while others are guardians of gods. There are goblin foxes, evil foxes, there are funny ones, naughty ones, nasty ones, and sexy ones. Let me tell you about one of those fox ladies today. She probably is one of the most famous foxes in Japan. Kuzunoha. This is the story from the middle of the 10th century, 1,000 years ago in Japan. A young nobleman, Abe no Yasuna, is on his way to visit a shrine in Shinoda, when he encounters a man who is hunting foxes in order to obtain their livers to use as medicine. Yasuna and the hunter get into a fight. He is hurt badly, but he managed to protect a white fox from the hunter who wanted to slaughter her. Injured and lost, Yasuna almost dies in the forest when a beautiful girl named Kuzunoha finds him and takes him home. She slowly brings him back to health And surprise, they fall in love, get married, and soon have a child. Almost like magic, right? Their son, Seimei, is a healthy boy, but he is not normal. No, he is incredibly smart, far ahead of his age, and sees things others cannot. Strange. There must be a secret hidden in this family, and only Kuzunoha, the beautiful mother, knows about it, and she cannot tell anyone. It doesn't take long though. When Seimei plays in the garden, sets sights on his mother who feels unobserved. The chrysanthemum is in bloom. So beautiful. And Kuzunoha is enjoying so much that she forgets herself. Her kimono slips away, and her son sees that she has the tail of the fox. Yes, Kuzunoha was the magic white fox, which Yasuna saved from the evil hunter. She was grateful for her rescue and married her savior in human form. So romantic. But now she is shocked. Someone knows her secret, and she has to flee. To her family's horror, she disappears back into the forest. Yasuna and his son searched for her everywhere. She had only left behind a poem, and it held a promise. I will tell you later. Beautiful words that every child in Japan has heard before. While searching the forest of Japan, the devastated Yasuna and his son are found by the white fox again. She cannot revert to human form anymore because she was caught, but she can give them a gift. Seimei, her half-divine son, received the ability to talk to all animals. He became a famous sacred man and even a powerful member of the government of Japan, the master of Yin-Yang, which is almost like minister of magic. Japan was an amazing place 1,000 years ago. The farewell poem of Kuzunoha is very short, but beautiful. Listen. 恋しくば、訪ね来てみよ泉なる。篠田の森の恨みくずの葉。It means, if you are missing me, come to Shinoda Forest to see regretful Kuzunoha. She had to leave beloved despite her love. They will be sad, but have the chance to go to a higher level of relationship. Fox falls for human, gets married with him, gives magic talent to their beloved son. This beautiful legend of Kuzunoha is played as kabuki, traditional puppet theater, in songs, modern theater, movie, comedy show, comic book, and even opera. How do you understand the story? Is it sad that Kuzunoha had to go back to the forest? Why do you think she had to? Can supernatural entity and mortals have a relationship? Is it about this only? Or maybe all difficult relationship between humans who have very different background, different culture? Can you keep a secret from your partner? No, you must not. But do you always have a choice? So many layers in our fox stories. Have you ever experienced fox magic? Tell me about it in comments. You can check related videos in my description. I included a scene from Japanese traditional dance called Buyo. It shows Kuzunoha's sorrow for her farewell from her son, and then turn back to fox. Very sophisticated movement, together with the very beautiful costume of kimono. Thank you very much for sharing the time with me today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe my channel. 最初はグー、じゃんけんぽん。バイ、またね。